Hey everyone, it's M4J here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Just as a train here trickles its way into Ilchester Station, I just want to see how much money this train actually makes. It's got tools and it's got goods on board. I don't know... Oh, Ilchester accepts goods. So we should get some. Plus, I think this is just the terminus... Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's not, is it? It goes down to train. Yeah. So we're probably not going to see a huge amount of profit here, but you never know. 11 grand. I've seen worse. This train here is on the way back from Petersfield, from Tring, sorry, to Petersfield. English is my first language, I promise. Anyway, so down here then, we actually have a fairly good logistics system now, but I think it could be better. Now, I've done no reading whatsoever between episodes here as to what I could connect up today, but I feel like if we could get meat onto a train, we could connect this up. I just want to check that if we can actually carry meat. Yes, we can. Well, I love these jack-of-all-trade trains. That's awesome. We could also connect up Stocksbridge to Tring and have more passengers running. But I think we have a fair amount of passenger transportation already. Tring, Ilchester, Petersfield, Wem, Trowbridge, Stocksbridge. Oh, so we do actually have people going to Stocksbridge, just not via our stuff, because obviously we haven't connected anything up yet. Alrighty. We got a couple of livestock farms here. I think, again, this might be a little too far away to transport, but you never know. Once you get it going, it's very, very lucrative. It's just the time it will take to get. It'll probably be this one, and it'll be almost a direct route across. But I am looking to see... Ah, there you go. There's a livestock farm here, and there's some grain farms here too. So if we could hook these two up especially to this livestock farm. We've got grain for days over here. And then bring the livestock down to Ilchester. Load it onto a train. There is a meat processing plant here, where it could be turned into meat. Then be brought back to Ilchester. Down to Tring. Turned into food. And then that food can be distributed around the network. That's not a bad suggestion. And I'm saying that as the person who suggested it themselves. So, yeah, big-headed or what? Let's get this connected up then. Start off with the plain and simple street. If we do it on the corner there, it should look less weird. It looks somewhat less weird. So I've already forgotten what I'm doing. So this is fine. Up here at Trowbridge, we need one. Like so. And again, connect up like that. I should probably do the lines as I'm going as well, just so I don't forget. So you're basically going to be... I'm going to put you as Tring Mixed 2, because we've got various things going on here. Just... Oh, not Ting. Tring. Ring. There we go. We'll make you the pale blue colour. I don't think I need to tell it what it is and isn't carrying here. Plus, if we do end up with alcohol brought down here as well, then that can be loaded on and that'll all be fine. So yeah, this is the meat bit at the end. Now we need to do the livestock to meat bit, which is what this is for. So from there down to here, it's a bit of a roundabout route. We could build a shortcut, but I've angled it in that direction now. So mixed truck. There we go. And again, I don't think I need to tell it what to accept, because I think it should already know. Do we have any livestock? There is that one there, and I've pointed that out a few times now. But it's not the one we're connecting, because we are connecting this one. This one's going to be a little easier to do. Purely because we're going to have a truck unload stop, which I could in fact put there. And that will reach the station still, as you can see. So that's alright. So it's going to go from here down to here. And if I do this somewhat correctly... like this. And then here, we're going to have a windy street that is going to connect up. I guess like that, which is a really weird way of doing it, but I've done it that way now, so whatever. Spin you round. We're going to connect you up directly. Like that. Cool. So for this then, it's going to be two separate lines. You to you. And you're going to come in on that side. And you are, I guess, Ilchester grain truck. These ones I think I will tell them specifically to carry just grain. So there and there. And we're going to have a second one, which, because this here isn't connected up, so we can have a second one. Like that, and like that, which at this point I'm thinking, why didn't I make this? Actually, I am going to do that. Let's do this. And I also want to do this, if I can. No? Never mind then. Maybe if I do it like this. Yeah, whatever. And I want one unload stop here. And that's going to be for... Wait, one sec. Build the second one as well. I don't like it there. I don't like either of these where they are. Let's go... I'll have to build this like this. And then have you go up like this. Then I want one that comes around like that. And I want one that comes around like that. That should, yeah, reach. Excellent. And they are both covered. Fantastic. I did not mean to do that. So you are actually going to stop there. Like so. And this one is going to stop there. Like so. You are Ilchester grain 2. I think I actually do them like... Whoops. I actually do them like that. And then, yeah, you're going to be like that. And you are only going to pick up grain. Autosave. There we go. This bit here is going to cause some problems with vehicles overlapping each other. But again, it shouldn't be a major issue, hopefully. I'm going to be made to eat my words for that, I'm sure. But I think right now it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know what colour to make you. Maybe I'll just do this. Ilchester livestock truck. And again, just to confirm what you're definitely picking up. There we go. So if I start getting cargo trams running. So you, oops, you are going Ilchester grain, you are going Ilchester grain 2, and you are going Ilchester livestock. There we are. So if I select you now, yep, suppliers, they're going up good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. I am going to build another road depot down here. Just so that when the line manager kicks in, they can just pump them out. Yeah. Alrighty. Then we need a truck on this route. Which, there we go. I knew I had a depot here somewhere. Trowbridge mixed. And then down at the Tring end, which I always think Tring's south of Trowbridge for some reason. Just going to do it like that. This is probably wrong now as well, but whatever. And you are going to be Tring Mix 2. If I just find... No, it is. Yeah, no gap. No space. Okie dokie. We're still waiting for these trains to become slightly more profitable. I am going to have to extend the goods trains at some point, though, because right now it's very difficult to be able to carry everything. I feel like there's something else I could have around here that I'm missing. There is the livestock over there and there. Whoops. Just kick my PC. We could connect those up at some point. But I feel like, you know, this to the livestock farm is already pretty good. The livestock to the station here will be loaded onto a train, taken over to Trowbridge, where it's going to be, trying to give a nice way of saying it, no longer a cow. And then that no longer a cow is going to be brought back to Trowbridge, loaded back onto a train, and taken down to Tring, where it's going to get turned into lovely hamburgers for us all to enjoy. We could also bring fish up here. And there are a couple of fisheries around this way, and that would kind of speed up that side of the process a little bit more, in fact. Where was the other... Oh, there's one here as well at Petersfield. So we could connect this one up to Petersfield Station. I feel like I want to do that. So let's do that. Why would you not want to do that? That's the big question. Already trying to think of what colour to make it. I think I've got an idea. Let's do that then. And it's going to go from here over to... Again, I guess you're going to do it that way around. Already I think that's a bad idea. Can I have another truck unloader there? Yes. Is the answer to that question. Yes, I can. So now if I was to build this straight out, and that one straight across, that should be that loop. There we are. So you are Petersfield. Fish. Truck. And I think for the colour of this one, we might just go with a deep. Maybe like that colour. Sure. Sure. And then again, a road depot. Petersfield Fish. Nice. So now if I check this, Trowbridge Meat Processing. There you go. So already we know that this is in fact working. The only issue we'll have is if we have livestock and fish both waiting here, in which case we'll have to set up another line and then split them. But right now, I think this is pretty decent. I think we got a good little flow going here. We got some passengers going back and forth along this line. How's Wem doing? Wem's doing very nicely indeed. Now, are you supplied by anything? Yeah, food. Seaton Food Processing Plant, Leighton Food Processing Plant. Can we get machines? That's another question. So, Spalding... Oh, Wem has a machines factory. Yeah, here. But it needs silver. Which I don't think... I mean, there's a silver mill there. But these are quarries, or they're marble mines. Sorry, marble mines. Where's the nearest... Where's the nearest silver mine? I'll just pin you for a second. Suppliers. Ipswich, Malton. Ah, Malton's got one. Tring's got one. Oh, that's miles away. Salford as well. Where's Malton's? That's not a million miles away. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm also just looking at Ilchester. I said about having other branches coming off here. I feel like we could link up Rochford at some stage. Maybe even start to put some of this stuff on a train instead of on horses. That might speed things up. Look how much money we've got. Do you know what? How much time have I got? I'm 14 minutes into this video. I'm going to connect up Rochford today as well. So I think I could branch a line off here. So this crossover. here is going to become another line. Like so. The only thing we haven't connected up here, though, is the freight. But maybe I could... Yeah, no. I think it's the answer to that. Damn. Okay, maybe if I move this junction back a little bit then. So from here, I'll be able to get across. It would be cool if I could get across to there. I could definitely get across to there, but I do want to get across to there. This depot that I only built last time out is going to go. Because I need to get from, ideally, this line here, right the way across to that line there. And then this line here is going to have to connect up a little bit more urgently. Which we can actually do. Either that or... I just feel like that's going to look really derpy. And it does look very derpy indeed. So again, it's because this one here is a bit too close. So let's do this one first. And then that actually can be done with this one. And this one. No? Something's missing still. There was another crossover, wasn't there? 1 second. So it's Petersfield to Ilchester. Oh! Muppet. The very obvious crossover that we forgot to put back in. That might be the one. So yeah, freight can now get across from here over to these two lines. And then from these two lines, we can start curving around towards Rochford. Which I reckon we could achieve. It's a bit of a tight curve, but as long as we keep the average line speed relatively high, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, yeah, 60 all the way in. That's fine. And then should be able to get across here. Via a nice girder bridge, which I think is probably going to be one that looks a bit like this. Now where is Rochford? Rochford is all the way over there. Salford there as well. If we get to Rochford, then we could also potentially connect up to Malton. And then we can remove the bus line that operates along here and just have this serve Walsall only. It's not a bad plan. So yeah, already you can kind of see how this network is going to evolve as time progresses. Let's do this and let's do that. Already again, it's quite an expensive construction project. I really should be following the contours of the land, but that sounds like too easy. Also, I want to plan out Rochford Station. Because again, I think it's one of these ones where I kind of want the station to touch the town. So I think something like this, perhaps. Excuse me. I think something like this. But yeah, I want the freight to be separate from the passengers. So I kind of want it. I mean, how do you do that? That's the question. Because I want 4 passenger platforms. But I just don't think there's a way of actually doing that without still having something like this. So I guess it's going to look like this. Okay. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Let's go with that. And then for the junctions either side. So I get... Actually, hang on. Okay, I think I know how this is going to go. So this is going to be the main route towards... The main track that's going to head towards Malton. Like so. This one here is the main track that heads away from Malton. Like so. And then this one here is going to just scooch across like that. This one is going to serve both. So we're going to have it come out like this. And then here it's going to go across like that. And here it's going to go across like that. So it's not a proper scissors crossover, but that is going to be used for terminating services. And then this one is going to go like this. And that is all those tracks connected, which I suppose is fine. This is all level crossings, so we're going to do it like this. Got to bear in mind that there's going to be one on the right hand side as well. Left hand side, sorry. I even said it in my head. I said left hand side in my head and then said right hand side out loud for some reason. Where's Malton Station going to go? There's a question. Kind of want it near a bus stop. I think for now Malton might just be a terminus. Because where else is it going to go? Banbury maybe in the future, but then we'll just build a new station for that anyway. So I reckon we could do something like this, which does connect to that bus stop. Or if I was to place it in... Actually, if I was to place it where this house is, like so. And again, I kind of want to go for a slightly different design for this one. And then this. So basically we don't have to build a second passenger platform and worry about all that nonsense. And we just stick the cargo building in there like that. And jobs are good. So we've got 2 passenger platforms and 2 freight platforms there technically. Depending on how you want to look at it. And I guess you're just going to come across like this. And then this one's going to connect up like that. This one's going to come out and start running parallel. And then here... I'm trying to think how we want to do this. Could connect this one up like this and then have a crossover. But I was thinking of having like a scissors crossover that incorporates the approach to this platform. I just don't see that working. So in real life you would have like a triple slip or something in the middle, if that's even a thing. So what I was thinking was something like this, and then something like this, and then off of one of these lines, or even both, having an approach track like that, which does work. That does work, but it also looks ugly as hell, but it does work. So I'm going to leave that. It's the weirdest thing I've ever built, but I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to say to hell with it. Cool. get the rest of this hooked up this side then. And then from Rochford, the main running line towards Ilchester is this one. Now where is the... Right, it's that direction. So yeah, I guess we do come out this way. I might build it a little tighter on this side. He says. Basically giving himself all the room he needs. Let's go with that. And again, kind of the same thing. I don't think Rochford is going to be used for many like terminating services. At least not ones that need access to anything more than these two platforms in the middle here. So I reckon do this, and then have these two connect up either side, and I think that's all we need. Just like that. Because the passengers in this direction are going to use these two platforms. Passengers in this direction are going to use these two platforms. One thing I forgot to check when I built this was, did I add the right... Yeah, didn't add one there. Schoolboy error mark. It's going to use these two platforms, and then the freight is just going to use these two anyway, where they can access the right tracks without conflicting movements. So I think that's absolutely fine. All I need to do now is connect this line here to this line here. This is a really long run. A really long run. And to be honest, I was tempted to have this rail follow this road for most of its run, which I am actually going to do, which involves redoing this section. So it's going to become an even longer run. But I think it's going to look cooler. Especially here, to like have it continuously follow around like that, and then to have it go this way. And again, it's just something to look at, isn't it? As you're riding along on the train, you want to look at the trucks going past on the road, so you can shout "Ha, slow loser" at them when you realise they're horse-drawn. Or is that might just be me actually. Put the level crossing in. There we go. And then here it turns this way to go up towards the road again. It's all uphill at this point as well, I've just noticed. So it's going to be a bit of a slog for our little locomotives. Now hopefully we haven't got like ridiculous gradients here. Or, you know, ridiculous embankments or whatever. It looks fairly straightforward to me. That looks fairly straightforward to me, and the little windiness does kind of add an extra element to it, which I kind of like. Alrighty then. Auto-sig, yes please. Build that one, remove that one. Did it do the others? Yes it did, thank God. Follow this all the way up, and that, again, is perfect signal placement. The best accidents ever are those ones where I do perfect signal placement without meaning to. And there you go, we've got signals all the way now from Ilchester to Rochford. What is Rochford? Oh, Rochford has food as well, that's good. So we can justify having freight running through here. Plus, there are other industries that we could potentially connect up around Rochford. And that's also a good set of signal placement there as well. There you go. So yeah, Rochford has got, well, it's got wood. Actually, it doesn't have, oh, it's got a silver mine. So we could start running silver. There's a possibility. Malton has oil. And in fact, there's a machines factory here. So if we could load silver onto a train at Rochford. Actually, there's a machines factory there too. Okay, so if we could load silver onto a train at Rochford. I'm just going to pin this open so I can get back to it quickly. Bring it by train down to Wem. Turn it into silver bars. Bring those back to Wem. And then take those back up to Rochford to be turned into tools. Or machines, sorry. But we need steel for that too. So we need to load steel. Actually, we could bring silver to these goods factories as well. That would be nice. So down here at Tring. Yeah, it would be from Ilchester, I imagine. And make more goods. So where have we got goods going to? A fair amount. Petersfield, Swadlincote, Walsall, Ilchester. Okay. And I imagine some of these... We need to get fuel from somewhere still. But I imagine some of these towns now are growing purely because of the amount of stuff we're delivering, which is awesome. Very happy. So yeah, I'm not going to do the freight connections right now. I'm basically just going to have food delivered to Rochford and Malton. And that'll probably be it for now. But it's just cool that we've got another line connected up to Ilchester, really. Loads and loads of passengers. I do feel like this line here should maybe become this curve here, just so we can access more passengers. More platforms, rather. So I reckon from here to... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hang on. I feel like this is possible. It's just being difficult. There we go. And then we've got a double slip here. And a double slip, I guess, here. That one's already a double slip, which is fine. Cool. Let's get this connected up then. So, Ilchester, Rochford, Malton, Rochford. And then at Rochford here, we'll sort out Ilchester in a second. So you're going to come in on 1. And on the way back, you're going to come in on 5. But we will have 4 and 2. There you go. It's backups. Malton, you're going to come in on 1 with 2 as a backup. And then at Ilchester, I kind of want to use the platforms here. Yeah, and it has basically done that for me. So we'll come in on 2, sorry, with 1 as backup. No. Wait. That one. Fixed. Cool. Although... Hang on. Why can't you use... Oh, because you can't actually get across to it. Oh. Let's fix that as well. Otherwise that's going to irk the heck out of me. There you go. I think that's a better way of doing it, because then from there even you can get across. Cool. So you are Ilchester to Malton passenger, and you are rail. There we are. Colour you. Lovely. And then we'll do the freight line, which is going to be from here obviously, up to Rochford, up to Malton, back to Rochford. So at Ilchester, I think having the middle one there as a primary is fine. We'll have 1 there as the backup. Rochford, actually that's pretty much spot on. And then Malton will already be spot on. So yeah, happy. And you are going to be Ilchester to Malton mixed rail. Lovely. And again, do that. Perfect. So I have no idea what depot is going to spew out these trains right now, because we don't actually have one here anymore because I got rid of it. Maybe we can add a depot on this side and have it connect up to one of the lines, because you can get across to the freight from there. The only thing you can't access is these platforms, but you can from that line. Maybe if I add another crossover. I think I've got this sussed actually. So from like here, if I was to build another line out like this, we could do it with rusty track, that's fine. We can have you as a double slip, and then here we can just have a depot, and this might be Ilchester depot, might just be the one we end up using. Wow, one of my hard drives just really growled at me then. Very weird. Okay, steam. This one. Passenger wagons. 1, 2, 3. And I kind of want 3 of these. Which I can afford. Which is nice. And you're going to go Ilchester to Malton. I've done it again. I've literally done it again. I do it every time. I don't know why. There you go. These are all heading to Ilchester. Nice, nice, nice. And then the freight, which is going to be this and... I don't know if I can afford 2 of these. 4 million I need. So I need a really nice delivery any second now. And another really nice delivery any second now. Oh, man. Come on. I love hearing the squealing brakes in this game. Very satisfying. I could just buy one for now. And clone it. I don't think we're going to have a huge amount of movement right now. Let's just check Rochford. So Rochford, suppliers. Seaton food processing plant straight away. Rochford to Rochford. Oh yeah, because we need to add an actual bus route to Rochford. And we probably could do the same to Malton, but we have got that bus line there. Connected up. And again, suppliers. So Seaford. So Seaford is... Where's Seaford? Seaford? Seaton, sorry. So it's coming from here to go down to here to then go back up to there. So maybe we could have a truck from here to then go down to Malton. I don't know. But yeah, Rochford bus. Let's do that as the last thing today. I think Rochford actually should have a tram. I think Rochford will work better with a tram. And to be honest, Ilchester, I think I might upgrade to a tram as well. I think for now we'll just have it go like this. It's fine. Cool. And then buildings, we'll have a tram depot added probably here. Because why wouldn't you? So let's do one there. One over here. That should cover, yep, all of that. And then one here, I guess. So that goes down to that one. So we could actually have it there. Nice. Now, despite the fact it is a tram, sorry, I am going to still call it Rochford Bus. Just because. I'm going to make you red. There we are. And then grab... We'll just grab the one still, that's fine. Rochford Bus. Did I turn line manager back on for... I did not. That would explain a lot. Cool. We'll get that going again now. So now if I check this... There you go. Now we've got people travelling around. Excellent stuff. The truck side of things here for delivering food. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much all on this side of town anyway. So if I was to check... So it's basically underneath where it says Rochford. And, I mean, it doesn't cover all of it, actually. Maybe eventually we will add that as well. And there's for Malton. Yeah, this is all fine. Malton bus connects everything up nicely. I think it's all good. Final thing then. We're going to upgrade all of this to tram. Where is... That's actually a very weird placement there. Very weird placement. Also got to remember I said that this would be how the tram gets up into there. We'll do it like that. And then from... I mean, we could just do it this way. It's fine. And then back. So I think that's now all good. I'm going to move this stop to here. So you don't go to Mill Road anymore. You go to Church Street. There we are. And I think we could just start spewing trams out now once we've upgraded this, of course. Tram track, yes. Good stuff. Okay. Tram depot I'm going to build right next to the road depot. Because again, why wouldn't you? How's this going? This is the livestock one, isn't it? We don't actually have any livestock yet, which is kind of concerning. Yeah, Ilchester bus. Nice. If I check that now. So we've got quite a few of these and hardly any of trams. So I'm going to sell all of these buses. There you go. I'm going to keep the horse-drawn tram, and that's going to be our new way of carrying people around. It's got a capacity of 11 as well, so it's got bigger capacity. I don't know about speed. 12 miles an hour. That seems faster. What were we at before? 11. And it now goes 12. So putting it on rails makes it go 1 mile an hour faster. It might just not have gotten up to speed yet, of course. Let's check this now. So we've got Rochford. Malton's on there too. Lovely. And pretty much all of it is via our line usage. Apart from within Ilchester. But that might change soon as well. Alrighty then, folks. One last thing I want to do before I leave is just have a look here and see. Malton has an oil sand mine. And that is transportable up to Malton or even to Rochford. I might do that via train though. And then we can... Where are we? Petersfield. So there. So I think, yeah, if we bring it up to Petersfield, bring it down by truck, and then you've got a fuel source, which Ilchester requires. So then we'd have maxed out Ilchester's demands right now. And where else would need... Hessel, Seaton, Walsall, they all need fuel. So maybe we connect that up quickly as well. I feel like doing it, you know. I really do feel like doing it. And I feel like doing it by train. Just 'cause it feels like a long way to go otherwise. So we're not going to have parallel tracks. We're going to connect. If I could squeeze in, which it appears I can. Which is, I mean, this signal here I'm going to move anyway. To the right side of the level crossing. That one I think we've got room for the train to stop. So that's all good. And yeah, if we bring it down, we might not even bring it to Rochford. We might take it straight down to Ilchester and deliver it almost directly. Ooh, it's so tempting. I'm gonna do that. I think. I don't know. Let's do this first. I just want to see if these... Can you carry oil sand? A slag. Oil sand is there. Yes. Can you carry fuel? No. Okay. So we are going to have to do it. That's actually kind of annoying that you can't carry fuel. You can carry sand, but where does sand go? Construction plants, isn't it? We can do some of the chain here. And the fuel can get delivered to Ilchester, and we could just say that's good enough. So I'm going to commit to this still. So we're going to go from here straight down to Ilchester and back. Like so. So Rochford branch, you're obviously only going to load up at 1. Ilchester here, we're going to have 2 as a backup, because I don't think we'll need more than that. And you are going to be Rochford oil sand. Now, what colour? It's going to be like a sludgy browny colour. Could just go with that one. Sure. I don't think I need to tell it, but I will anyway. Cool. And then this one. That's the other thing. We need to actually deliver into the centre of Ilchester. Which end of town is it? Oh, it is literally the opposite end of town to where we are. So we're going to do it as 2 separate lines. That's fine. So from here, it would help if I built the truck stop over here as well, wouldn't it? It's quite annoying that those weren't connected. So I reckon do that. And that's going to be our drop off. And then do this for our pickup. Again, this could be a traffic nightmare, but whatever. So you are going to be Ilchester oil sand via truck. And we're going to colour you that sludge colour as well. And again, I probably don't need to tell you, but you're just going to pick up that. And then you are going to be fuel, which is going to get delivered probably smack bang in the middle here. That should be everything covered nicely. Yeah. Where have you gone? There you are. Ilchester. Fuel. Truck. FU for fuel. I think I've made that joke before, but never mind. What colour should we make you? That colour? That's kind of fuely. And again, I probably don't need to tell you, but I'm going to anyway. Just like that, please. Perfect. Alrighty, let's get a train rolling. So for this one, I feel like I could go with the smaller. Just cheap for now. And then I need something that can carry oil sand, which I think this one can actually do. Yeah. You carry 5. You can carry 6 though, but you can't carry oil sand. You carry 4, and again, no oil sand. So what carries oil sand? This one apparently. Alright, if you say so. I think I might just stick to Old Faithful here. Here we go. You're going to go Rochford oil sand. And then we need to get cargo trams out. Did I pause the game? No. Ilchester oil sand. And another one for Ilchester FU. There we are. And if I check this now, you should be getting supplied. Perfect. So yeah, we have got the disadvantage right now if this one is running the wrong way. But if I flip you, there you go, Rochford branch. Lovely stuff. Alrighty then, folks. I think that'll do us for today. At some point in the next couple of episodes then, I'm going to start looking at getting maybe fuel over here to Trowbridge. And again, we could possibly do that on the same train. Just attach some fuel wagons to the existing freight train, wherever that is. Yeah, to these, which I could probably do now. Edit. And I need something that can carry fuel, which these can. We could just do like that. It's not a huge amount, I admit, but it's something. And again, that means Trowbridge now is fully supplied. We could even afford to do this potentially. 1.72. There you go. And that should, you know, get all that up and running as well. Excuse me, I've got terrible hiccups today as well. It's a nightmare. So yeah, consumers, Petersfield Fuel Refinery. Now we do know, why did I say like that? We do know that oil sand goes on our existing freight network. So we could eventually just have this shuttle down to Rochford and back. We also... Do we have construction materials being supplied? We do not. But I know we have them being made somewhere. Is it Walsall? Sorry, I know I keep going to wrap up and then I realise that... Yeah, construction materials. So you come from where? Over here. Ah, see? That's annoying. I was hoping you would be one that can be... have sand being delivered to as well. Let's just have a look and see. Can you carry construction materials? You can indeed. So maybe we can have a second line that connects up to here. Or even, if I found another... there's one up here at Swadlincote. There's two up here, in fact, at Swadlincote. The best way of looking for it is to grab the... Yeah, and then... So there's one at Swadlincote, and that's it. Spalding... yeah, there's just the two at Swadlincote. Maybe then we bring some sand up to here then. What do you need? Just sand. Just sand can make construction materials and slag. And we have some steel around it. Again, that one doesn't create slag. That's really annoying. This one does though. So again, load slag on a train. Unload it here. Bring it up. Do these trains, carry slag? They do. They do, guys. They do. Okay, off camera then, I'm going to add that as a thing as well and get construction materials brought down and loaded onto trains and taken to towns as well. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series so far. Drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes and all that good stuff. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Enjoy the rest of your days, and until next time, I will see you soon.